Calvary FC has beat York United 4-1 in a phenomenal game. I definitely recommend watching the highlights or the game in general if you are able to. For sure, this game was kind of hard for York United. They played Wanderers FC after like so long for that game to finish because I know they had like two stoppage times because of weather and um, they went 120 minutes and then they went penalties, so that takes a lot of toll on the players and the bodies. And they also had a lot of players who were injured and recovering from injuries who weren't fully rested as well too. So just kind of, I don't want to make excuses for York United, but I mean it showed. It showed that Calvary was well rested. That postseason Calvary from last season Calvary from last season showed up this season and just showed why they are defending champions. I mean, look at Warshevsky, man of the match. I mean, in my opinion, he was man of the match. Had two great goals. Musi as well. Other players that were got assists or were just making plays, making runs. Camargo, if I'm saying that correctly, he wasn't playing today because of an injury. Um, but people were asking, oh, how's the team gonna play without him? Because he's been the best player this season. They didn't need him today. I mean, obviously, would they love to have him? For sure. I mean, also 4-1 is a decent score for York United. To be fair, it could have been like 8-1, 7-1, 8-2, 8-3. The score could have been worse, or York United could have had more, a couple goals. They had like one or two more decent shots. Than that one goal that they got. Yeah, Calvary scored early in the 8 minute. Musi got a nice goal, nice curve to the shot. It was phenomenal. Definitely a great goal. Warshevsky got a great pass, and then he managed to beat York United's goalkeeper in like the box, and it went in 2-1, 2-0, sorry. And then Hondo from York United got a great chip over Calvary's defender or goalkeeper, sorry. And it was 2-1 by the end of the first half. And then it seemed like there was a little bit of hope, I guess, for York United that it could maybe defend decent, but everything changed once the right at like 2-3 minutes in. Calvary had another goal, but it was a York United defender who kind of had an awkward. Tried to stop the ball, but it didn't go that way for him, and it became an own goal. And after that, it's kind of just, you could tell that York United was like a little bit hopes down, like they can't do it. Their legs were tired. Fourth goal came, Warshevsky got his brace, and by that point, it was over. I mean, York United's players were done. I mean, it just, you could tell if you watch the game and watch the highlights, the players were tired. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, starting 11 for both teams. If you want to pause it right now. Yeah, Diego Ortiaga, a Mexican goalkeeper. Definitely love watching him play. They didn't have other players that should have been here, but because of some penalty or whatever, or injuries as well. Starting 11 for Calvary, players were Warshevsky, always to look out for him. Alva, Mija, not going to say his last name because it's long, I'm probably going to butcher it. Aird, Klump, Carducci, I mean, Musi too, if I forgot to say him. But yeah, I mean, this team, both teams are stacked, but Calvary, I mean, they just have an overall more players, and they were well rested. But definitely, now they will face Forge FC. For York, they had to be Wanderers. Then at Wanderers at Halifax, they did in penalties. They went to Calvary. They didn't make it. Calvary was just too good, too well prepared, and well rested in that game. And then Forge FC lost to Atletico Ottawa, so Ottawa is going to be hosting the final. Forge now goes down to the contender semifinal with Calvary FC, and whoever wins that game will be the second final second team in the final, and I hope Calvary beats Forge because we've seen Forge go to the final like 6 times, and I want a Calvary versus Atletico Ottawa defending champs versus a new team that is trying to kind of compete with Forge the entire season, but last game of the season wasn't able to win that shield, but can still win the Star Cup. They have the Golden Boot winner of the season with 20 goals right now, 19 in the regular season and 1 goal in the playoffs. Sam Salter, for those who don't know. Yeah, both teams are going to be stacked. All 3 teams are going to be stacked. Top 3 teams in the season are playing. Forge being the first seed, Ottawa being the second seed, and Calvary being the third seed. Yeah, Calvary now has to go to Forge and Hamilton, and since they're third seed, they don't get to host it, and first seed, Forge will host it. Hopefully, Calvary beats Forge at Hamilton, and we see a great game. Yeah. Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you're watching this on TikTok and Instagram, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel. Go subscribe.